Hello.
It's so weird, isn't it?
This is very odd. A little bit weird, but the
Yes,
lighting lighting's
definitely.
good in here.
Yes, your lighting is good in there, and your little Laura Heine thing is great. It's
Yeah.
super cute. Yeah.
Don't have a lot of samples actually up in here. Most things I make I give away, so there's not a lot in here.
Yeah.
But that's one I'm not
Funny
giving
how
up.
that is. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us
Yeah.
today. We're madly getting ready for this weekend, and I got sick. So I'm at home. So I apologized for the weird, but I
We
couldn't
didn't
not
want her to
say.
share her germs.
Yeah, she kicked me out. She's like, go away. So,
Yeah, it's pretty crazy around here with the prep for our event, our OESD event educate. I can speak if I try really hard. Our OESD educators, we actually get two. They will be here tomorrow afternoon, and they're going to get their samples and everything set up after Tucker's class. So if you're coming for Tucker's class
sure is.
tomorrow, you guys might get to see the OESD educator a little bit earlier than everyone else. And then on Friday, we have almost 50 people
Yeah,
coming for our lecture. We're really excited. It's our first big event at the store from an outside educator
having an
since
outside
before
vendor
COVID.
coming in. Yeah.
Right. So what's that? 4 years now?
Isn't it? I don't know. I've lost
2020,
track.
right?
I don't know. Sure. I don't know. What day is it? No, I'm kidding.
It feels
Feels
like it was
like
a
a
long
longer
time ago,
time, but yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah. Yeah, because the toilet
which
paper
is,
rules were the O's, right? So 2020
yeah,
was, yeah, so
yeah,
four years though is still a long time
right? It
since,
was.
I mean, we've done a lot of virtual events with vendors,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. And
oh,
we learned about we became an OESD
hi.
vendor just as the world was shutting down because you and I were doing our own
We did.
stabilizer
Yeah,
event
yeah, yeah.
that day, and then they started closing the colleges. So it's kind of it's a nice full circle moment, right? Oh, is that
Absolutely.
Jack?
This is Jack. Say hi to everybody. He's like, here, I'll bite your hand.
He's like, I'm
Yeah.
so excited to have you home.
Yeah, he doesn't know why I'm here. He's very confused. He's like, what are you doing here? So, but yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't usually stay in my lap up here. We'll see what he does. I don't know. It's oh, okay.
Cycle in and out.
You just never know. He's got a lot of energy. He's very, very puppy still. So he's
Yeah.
and he's a Jack Russell. So that alone is energy, no matter how old they are. But yeah. So we're very excited about this weekend. There's going
Hmm.
to be some new products and some new stitching if you're coming on Saturday and Sunday. Um, and I'm excited. I think it's going to be great. So I'm really
Yeah.
looking forward to it. Just going to
Yes.
sleep the rest of today and hopefully be ready to go tomorrow.
Yeah, we have the 1 day event on Friday, and then we have our 2 day event on Saturday and Sunday. So and we have a small group of people, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I think it'll be
And
like I think it's a great number for from a fun perspective.
exactly.
You guys will all get a lot of personal attention, which is great for
Right.
you guys. And yeah, I think it'll be good. So,
Yes, it should be lots of fun. And we've been
yes,
busy setting up the store and getting that prepared. So the classroom will look a little different for Friday
we got to
because
fit
there's
50
50
people
people.
in.
Yep. So we'll be spread out a little bit past the classroom, but it'll be really good. We were prepared for that
Yep.
when we
We
planned the
that was in the
classroom.
contingency plans. So we had
Right.
a plan. And yeah, so it'll be super exciting. There's going to be some great specials. And machine specials, some bundles and things. So if you aren't able to come to the event, but you're still interested in any of those things, you can always pop in and shop. Um, and even if you're not technically part of the event, we can still give you a good deal. So
That's right. That's right. And so, speaking of good deals, that we've been saying this for a little while, that we knew that there was going to be a new top of the line model machine because we couldn't purchase the other one, but we weren't getting any 100% clarification from
yeah, the
the
vendors
powers that be.
themselves were not
Yeah,
telling us we could talk about anything.
right. And the
So
cat is officially out of the bag.
it
It
is
looks like the schedule of release information is going to be kind of, I think Brother's going to be on Mondays, and it kind of looks like Babylock is going to follow on Tuesdays. Um, so we always say that they're very very similar machines.
most
We're very
definitely
lucky to have OESD here at this time because OESD also has a really fantastic bundle that they like to put together as a gift when you buy something. So we're going to have some, even though we can't technically sell the new top of the line machine because it's not here to physically give you, we are going to be doing some really great, basically
bundle.
a bundle. And it's going to be like a bonus bundle because we know when the machines come out, there's always going to be a bundle. There's always like an introduction bundle that comes with the
Right.
machine.
We never know what's
We
going to
don't
be in
know.
it, but there's always something.
Yes, there is always absolutely something. So this bundle is basically hey, you're going to put a deposit down. You're going to get all of these goodies. So it's like a special bonus bundle that we can't normally offer because we don't have OESD here all the time. So we're super excited about that. I'm interested. I want to know what everybody else wants the new machine to be. Like, what is your like wish list
What
of
is the
things?
dream thing that it's going to have in it?
Right. Everybody will be a little bit different, but if you're watching this video later, leave us a comment and tell us like, what do you think? What do you think? What would be like your dream? And it can't be like I want it to be cheap. That doesn't count. Like
Yeah, that's not
we
a
all want
thing.
it to be. We all want it to be affordable. We know it's not going to be super. It's not going to be cheap.
It's
Brother doesn't.
no.
No, top of
No.
the line doesn't do cheap. So
Top of
we
the
know it's
line
going to be
doesn't
more.
doesn't fall in that category.
No, no, we know it's going to be more expensive than the new one. We know it's going to be bigger, and from the little snippet that we have seen, the projector has been improved. So I don't know if that means it's going to be bigger, brighter, better, but it's been improved. We can gather that based on the Babylock video
Yeah, maybe
because
they're
it
going
says
to
like,
make the machine taller, so the
oh, that
projector
yeah, then
is
you could
up a
get a
little
bigger,
bit taller, then your rectangle would be larger. If the
right,
machine itself was taller and there was more space in there, the projector
right.
square could be bigger.
Yeah, that's true. And if it was taller, it would still fit in my cabinet.
There is that for sure. Absolutely. So,
But yeah, we're anticipating a bigger hoop because we're no longer the hoop masters anymore. We've been outmastered with a bigger size from a different
I
brand.
I don't know that outmastered. We've been outsized. I still think
Yeah,
ours are the best hoops from getting things to stay in and stay in the machine and all of that. But yeah,
yeah,
we've been beat on size, so that won't last for sure. they'll they'll uh they'll for sure up that. Absolute.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but yeah, when you said that projector, it just popped in my head. I'm like, well, maybe they'll make it just a wee bit taller to
Right,
be able to make the projection space larger.
larger. That would be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
see anybody commenting on their dream thing, so I'm not sure if nobody has one or they
They're
haven't
waiting
come.
for everybody
They're
else.
waiting for everybody
Yeah.
else to fill that in.
They
Yeah.
can't
Okay.
decide. I think I definitely think there's going to be more quilting possibilities in there because
Yeah.
quilting in your embroidery hoop has become very big, and they won't take any. I don't believe they'll take anything away from us. We already have
It's
that quilting
very
option, right?
it's very very rare for something to actually leave um, you know, So yeah, I would be shocked if all of the built-in edge to edge and that kind of thing isn't just added to versus, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So
Connie wants to be able to use edge to edge designs, like Kimberbell using the pattern for the quilting that we have now. That'd be fun. It'd be if we could import our
import
own designs, and they
and
didn't
still
have to
have the
be like,
computer do the math.
yeah, and didn't have to be in like a special, like the design center IQ designer. We have to put it in that special format. It'd be nice to be able to just put in like a PES file and have it just work. That would be
Yeah,
that's a
or
great thing.
maybe it would, and maybe that could be, where you'd still need software or purchasing power, but the ability to take something into your software and save it as that file extension and pull them
Hmm.
in like we do the additional quilting files in Design Center or IQ.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be very cool.
Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah.
very great suggestion. We'll
Yes.
have to add that to the big question mark of what's coming.
Right, right. I always say more light because I always feel like there's never enough light. We have a lot of light right now, but if you sew in an area that's not well lit, the more light is great. I always think more light by the needle would be great. Like I think it
Yeah.
could be brighter with the ability to turn it down if you don't need it, but definitely I think making that brighter. I don't think they could make the needle threader any better. I mean, that's just a great needle threader.
Yeah, absolutely. Um,
I think I would like it. Wouldn't it be nice if it came with like a magnetic hoop?
a new
Like that's just
magnetic
a
hoop.
standard.
A
Yeah, and
new
maybe a new
magnetic hoop.
size. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be awesome. The new
Yeah.
magnetic hoops are so much fun.
Yes,
And
most definitely. Do you have the little teaser videos?
I do. Um Yes, I think I can share. I'm like, how do I do that? I think I can share my screen. I did put them in the emails this morning. Um,
Are they on our YouTube? Can you pull them up on YouTube and just play there?
they are on our YouTube channel. Yes. Let me just keep talking while I.
Oh, okay. So thank you to everybody who thinks my puppy's cute. I have to agree. And also thank you, Shirley. I appreciate that. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just hoping whatever it is goes away really quick. But yeah, so there is a little bit of a teaser from each brand, Brother and Babylock. They've got their own little video. And there's actually a little bit of a schedule that they've given to us. It's not, doesn't really tell us anything other than, hey, there'll be something that drops on this day. So there's, sorry, no more secrets that we don't know anything either. But the teasers are going to keep coming. So you'll get little things that'll pop up. Like she said, probably like Monday and then Tuesday, that kind of thing. You have to tell them about your cup. That's fantastic.
Oh yeah. So we went to Pigeon Forge this weekend, and my husband was a huge Dukes of Hazzard fan when he was growing up, and we found a Cooters, so not Hooters, but Cooters. And this is my little cup, and so it says, "Keep it
Between the
between
ditches.
the ditches," and then on the back it says um,
It's the generally.
Cooters, and it's got the generally, and it's like pink and purple. So Dave got the
That's
big
a great
orange generally,
that's a great cup.
but yeah, that was my cup. It doesn't it's not as
It's
nice
not
as
as
my Yeti cup.
large. Yeah.
But it's still kind of cute, and I like it. It's great for water. So okay,
Absolutely.
so um, I am going to attempt to share my screen.
I'm looking at my battery and it says 20%. I'm like, oh, maybe I should plug that in. There we go. Be
All
my
right.
luck. It'll drop like super fast. So
I
Connie
want
said
the
she'd love to
entire
see a
screen.
magnetic border hoop that would be maybe like a 5 by 16. That would be really nice.
Oh yeah. All right.
We used to
It's
have
gonna.
that little clamp one. It was a
Yes,
great hoop. Something like that and 5 by 16 magnetic would be really awesome.
that would be really cool. So I'm gonna share my screen. So my screen might get weird for a minute.
Look at you.
All right.
You clicked the
And
right button like on the first try. I'm so
I
impressed.
did. All right. So can you guys see that? Does it show like lighting the path?
It's just small. It's not big.
Okay. Um,
Did you share your whole
let,
screen or did you share a window?
I shared my whole screen.
So if you double click on that, it should open, or did you already do that?
Ooh,
Well,
that's
that's a
interesting.
cool look. Yeah.
I don't think that's what we want.
Maybe not.
All right. Um, okay. So share screen. Maybe if I try window.
If you already have it open in the window, then that would work. See, I'm putting her through her paces and I'm not even there to help. I'm so mean.
All right. Okay, I think it's there we go. All right. So here's the Babylock one.
I don't hear anything.
So there's where we got the revolutionary projector.
Projector. So just that title, lighting the path, tells me that
Yep.
that's really going to be a big part of that. So this is the
Yeah.
brother video, not
And I
actually
gather
quite as
it's going
much
to be
info.
blue.
It looks very blue for sure.
Yeah.
So coming away from the gray, silver, and back into the beautiful blue. But outside of that, they didn't really tease much about the machine.
No.
But it does look like it's going to be beautiful, but not
Right.
much about what it's going to do. But
But yeah, we are definitely excited that we're going to get some information. It feels like we'll have a little bit more solid information a little closer to the end of the month.
I think like around
And
the
then we,
24th
yeah, and then
ish.
I suspect July will have, bigger stuff. And then the reveal is going to be like the 19th and the 20th, I think. So the 19th for Brother and the 20th for Babylock
Sounds about
of
right.
August. Yeah.
Yep.
So we are definitely excited. And we know that a couple people have already reached out and said that they are interested in what is coming out. But if you really are interested and you love OESD and OESD designs, if you want to consider putting your deposit down, you might as well get the extra
Absolutely.
OESD bonus. We're doing this for both Brother and Babylock because it's just our
Because we
little,
can. That's what we
because we
do.
can. Yeah. And one of the things that Lisa and I decided that we were going to do as a special thing this year for the introduction of the new machine is that we are going to do like a Saturday Zoom lesson. We're going to do 10 of them. So it will be pretty close to every month. And we're going to pre-record like, starting at the basics. These are what the feet do. These are how you get around your machine, that kind of thing. And then we're going to build up and get more complicated and more difficult stuff. So we'll record doing it and then we'll post that video. But then we'll have like a Zoom lesson where we do it live with you. So if you want to see it done and you want to ask some questions, you can, but then you guys will have access to those recorded videos. So,
So it'll be kind of like expert classes on
yes.
from A to Z on the machine. So we'll start super basic and then move up, and the videos will be available so you can refer back and click along with the videos, as well as the Zoom where you can, ask questions and so on and so forth. Um, right now we're tentatively thinking, because the machines are probably going to be, only about this big, you guys won't mind just bringing them in, right? But probably doing a virtual where you can just click at home rather than have to load everything. So that's, I don't know. We're still tinkering on the details, but
Yeah.
and those would start probably January of
Mhm.
25. So give everybody the chance to purchase and get it home and so on and so forth, and then we'll get started in January. That's kind of the thought.
Yeah. We don't even know when to anticipate the machines yet. So
The actual delivery is still a question mark, so
it
we
is.
know
It is. It
we will
is
know
absolutely.
everything about them the end of August,
Yes.
but that doesn't mean that we'll have boxes of them available for you to take home in August, and we most
Right.
likely will not in August. um, we'll find out together.
Right. Babylock is doing, they've already sort of announced that they're doing this limited edition model. And when you put down your deposit, you get one of theirs. And if they have a special, they have a special tote bag, which is very pretty.
It
Um,
is.
it is very pretty. And I guess as long as that screen is still up on the Babylock website, then they still have limited edition models. They are not telling us how many they are actually making limited edition model.
Yeah, I mean, and it was asked, how many are out there? They won't tell us how many are there. But once whatever that number is have gone through, then the tote bags won't be a gift, and that's a gift that will be mailed directly to you once your deposit has been registered with Babylock. They will send you that tote. Brother is according to our rep, it has plans to do the same limited edition, but there's not a little website to put everything in a little mailing gift. That is not a brother thing. So at least
Yeah.
not yet.
And Carol is saying she hopes the hoops will fit. She has luminaire. There's always a possibility, but I would say it's very, very slim to think that they would re-engineer the hoops at this point. I think they've had these hoops and they're secure and they work. There is zero reason to change the attachment right there. They'd have a lot of really unhappy people if they started changing those
Yeah, I
around
mean,
right
we've
now.
all, as we've been growing our personal machines through the line, we've invested. Um, you can see my pile of hoops. I have hoops on hooks, and they're all, if the new machine was completely different, I think that they would have more people upset than excited about, hey, look, a new hoop. That's
Yep.
new hoop sizes, definitely. But, and as always, you won't be able to put a hoop that's larger on your machine. So if your maximum hoop is on your Luminaire 10.5 by 16, if the new hoop is, and this is not anything, I'm making up a number. All right. I'm making up a number. Let me repeat that. This is not anything anybody's told us. Let's say the new one is 12 by 18. You wouldn't be able to use that hoop on your Luminaire. There's no
Right.
update, upgrade, or anything. They don't do that.
No.
They want you to buy
But
the new machine. So
yeah, but
that's
your hoops from the Luminaire should fit
should
the
coincide with the new one.
next
Absolutely.
model, which we don't even know what the name is yet. So it's still a surprise. No.
Yeah, it can't be the Luminary because we're already in the Luminaire, so that would be really weird and very confusing. But
Right.
lightning. No, I'm just kidding.
Lightning McQueen.
There's a whole menu of Pixar, right? It's built in.
Right?
Sorry. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
But yeah, so there's definitely going to be a lot of information coming. And it's going to be a 1 week and then a 2 week and whatnot, and they'll drop a new teaser video, and each time they drop, we'll get a little bit more information about the machines. We should have a better idea of even the MSRP, because right now we don't even know that, by the end of the month. So they are telling us that we should have probably that information by the
yeah.
end of the month. So
So we're
um,
just speculating. It won't be less expensive than the previous models. So we know we're going to be over that $20,000 price
MSRP
point
point.
at the MSRP price. That's different than typically what uh, is sold, but we know there's going to be bundles. We know it was fabulous. When the Luminaire and the Solaris were introduced, we had some really fun things that you got. Solaris people got a fun club. Like they got something in the mail every single month, which was kind of fun, and uh, software and all kinds of different things. So we know that there'll be a really fun package that will come out with the brother machines, which it's great. Lisa and I were talking about this today. The funny thing about putting a fantastic package with a top of the line machine is that a lot of us already have a
X, Y,
lot
and
of
Z that are in that package.
right. So sometimes those things are not necessarily the thing that makes or breaks whether or not you move into the machine. It's the feature. Oh, excuse me.
Oh my
It's the
goodness.
features. But I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do. I was pretty surprised. You know, the reimagining of the design center from the Dream to
I
the
know.
Luminaire. I mean, that's what got me into the machine. So, I mean, as soon as we had some of those features, I was all in. So, I forgot about that other B girl.
And they have continued to do those small upgrades and
Mm-hmm.
add-ins. We got the ability to type in a size, in the selection, and the ability, like we were just talking about earlier, bringing in the different quilt patterns, either that you purchase from Babylock or random places, or that you create in your software. So the ability to use those built-in quilting features with other things other than the 42, I think, that we're already at. So I mean, I would
Mm-hmm.
imagine we'll be at probably 50-ish, something in that range, of built-in patterns, plus the ability to bring those in, and it'll just be interesting to see um what else I we do this every year. We try to figure out what it's going to be, what is going to be the new thing. And I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm always wrong. I am not as creative, I guess, the brain to come up with all of, well, what if we could make the machines do this? So I'm always blown away. I feel like our machines already do so many things, but the projector was definitely a game changer. I use that projector all the time, and if you use any of the add-on features, the quilting and the border functions and all of those things, they also use the projector. And so if any of you have done those kinds of things using a camera before, the projector just makes that um, even easier, which it's just amazing. So I think that if they somehow improve that, either the colors, the clarity, maybe the size, like we were talking about earlier,
Just don't
that's
email
going to
or
be a
text and then turn
huge
it off and turn it
benefit
back on.
to every machine owner,
Oh, okay.
because you don't have to um
Just turn it off and turn it back on and see what happens.
you don't have to guess, is this going to be where I want it to be? It's You can check with seconds. It's not even a long process. You push a button, your stuff shows up in your hoop, and you're like, hey, that's what I want, or oh, I need to move that down a little bit, or whatever it is, and you can tell immediately. And it's so easy that if any of you already have a Luminaire or a Solaris and don't know about that, you should definitely call and ask for a lesson, because it's a really cool feature.
Yep.
And that said, we do expect that there will be Luminaires and Solarises being traded in to purchase
Yes.
that new machine. So if you have been waiting for that, that is also coming in the near future of having
Hmm.
a um option to get into a used machine. So as Sarah said earlier, there's already I can't buy a Luminaire. I can't get you a new Luminaire in the box. They are already gone. So if you're still wanting to get one, those will become available as previously loved machines as well, which is also a wonderful opportunity for a lot of you.
Hmm.
So,
And if things are similar to what they were when we were trading in dreams for Luminaires, um, you know, we get a lot of people really love to have the top of the line machine, and they are just dabblers. So they do a little bit of this, they do a little bit of that, but they just want it to be super easy when they do that. We got a lot of machines in that had
very little
very
stage
reasonable
time.
mileage. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's not uncommon for people to put a couple million stitches on a machine in a year. 1.5 to 2 million is completely normal
Blink of an eye.
using of a machine. I mean, you can do one of those OESD tiling scenes and put in an entire million stitches just by making one of those tiling scenes. So, that's a normal amount of stitches to put in there. And we had people trading in dreams that, had less than 2 million stitches on them. So, oftentimes you get a machine that has been very gently used, and our customers are very, very loyal with us. They bring their machines in, they have them maintained. They're not taking them
Absolutely.
to other people to have them serviced. So they were bought here, they've been serviced here, so they've been taken care of. We make sure that it goes back to its new owner with as much as humanly possible that you would have had originally,
Yep.
including our lessons. And it doesn't matter that you're buying a previously loved machine, we're still going to give you
We
the
still come
classes
with.
and all of
Absolutely.
that stuff. So you don't miss out on any of that stuff, but it's a great value to buy one like that. And sometimes it's hard to think about putting that kind of money down on something that has been used, but you will definitely get a good value
Oh, most
and
definite.
get a machine. I mean, they're hardy machines. They're really, really sturdy machines. They're
Absolutely.
hard to break. You got to work really
So,
hard.
Carol asked, will it still be Disney? There is the brother machine. There is absolutely zero reason to believe that that will not continue. So we haven't heard anything about that changing. So I fully expect there to be Disney, and I fully expect some new Disney to be built in, not just the same stuff that's been in the other machines. When they did
Mm-hmm.
the Luminaire, there's a slew of things that we hadn't seen anywhere else. So it'll
Yeah.
definitely have some very exclusive things to it as well.
Yeah.
And hi, Cindy. I'm at home because I don't feel very good. So trying to keep my germs just in case they're germs and not just some weird something to myself. So um, that'd be fun if we were all sick for this weekend. Like everybody, I'm not sure how we would manage that. So
We'd have to have the boys running everything.
um,
We just put our faces on the iPads.
I'll just call Jeff. My husband will take care of it, I'm sure. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, you can see there's my Laura Heine, and there's my Legos. I got some Harry Potter, got some random things. So thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. And I'm covering them up. There's all my hoops, and there's a camera back there. You just never know what you're going to need.
Well, at
Yeah.
least you have a corner in your room that is that doesn't look like a hot mess express.
That I can actually sit in.
Yes.
Yeah. If I
I'm
turned
getting
the
there, but
camera around, it's it's kind of a hot mess in here. There's been I'm trying to reorganize some of the house in different things, and things have gotten dumped. in the process, which is not a great plan, but we'll get there.
Yep.
We shall get there. So, are there any other questions that we can attempt to ask or?
Yeah, we knew we had to say something, even though we didn't really have much to say because it's already out there. And we wanted everybody to know that we are going to be doing deposits. We can't really talk about what we're doing and what is coming with it because they just don't allow us to do some
No,
of that. But if you are interested and you want more information, give us a call.
absolutely.
We'll be happy to talk to you about what we have available this week. If you are an OESD fan and are looking for Spree Club or something like that, we're going to have some fantastic deals this weekend. And like Lisa said, even if you can't make it to the event to hang out with us and you have a little bit of time, come in, stop, shop, check out what we have. We're happy to have you. And the more stuff you buy, the less we have to ship back.
Yeah, I like that. That's oops, that way.
Isn't
But
that
she's
weird?
but she said it. I don't know where I'm at. It's so weird. I finally
Yeah.
got used to it sitting next to you. I know what's going on. I don't know where I'm at here. It's very backwards. Very off. But yeah, so if you have some interest, this weekend will be in addition to the release bundle, whatever we're doing this weekend will be on top of that. So you'll still get everything like it would be otherwise. But this weekend we will have some additional specials. So if you are thinking of doing that, you can absolutely put a deposit down and get your name on the list and partake in the extra goodies that we'll be offering for sure.
Yep. Yes. And it's fun. It'll be so much fun.
Yes. And we do have one Solaris still new in the box at the store. So there'll be some specials on that too. So
Yes. Yes. And
and other machines too.
we not just top of the line stuff. We'll have there's packages coming with other stuff, but we will eventually need to sell our floor model Solaris and Luminaires. And so if we do find somebody who is interested in that, you can put a deposit down. We're not, and it sounds mean to say this, but we can't give it up yet because we still need to have a top of the line machine
Still need to have that.
here to talk about the different things and explain. These things will still be on the next machine, so we still need to be able to do that. So until we have our other floor model in, you can't have this floor model, but
you can
put
claim
your name
one
on
if you want one of them. You can claim
That's
it.
right.
For sure. Absolute.
Yes. And
You
just
bet.
know that Lisa and I will be kind to it.
So very excited.
Yeah, Lisa
about
has to be here. She said, "I hope to see both
I
of you
will be
Saturday
there,
and
which
Sunday."
is why I'm home, so I can get a little more
Yes.
rest and try to
We'll
get
cover
rid
her
of
in
whatever. So
saran wrap and gloves if we have to. Prop her up, lean her up on the wall.
you be weekend at Lubu's with. Sorry. That's not good. It won't be like that. No. But
No.
all right. Well, if I don't see any other questions popping up, since we don't have go.
Sorry, really quickly. We had a bunch of people ask us about Kimberbell Day. I just wanted to say there are no kits for Kimberbell Day this year like there was last year, and we are going to do something, but we don't know what we're going to do yet. So I'm sorry we don't have a better answer than that. It's I was on vacation last week, and with OESD coming up this week, we haven't really had an opportunity to get the
Those
Kimberbell
details
Day
pounded out yet.
situated. But we will be doing something, we promise. And if you find a store that's doing something really fun that you think we should do, feel free to send that information to us.
Yeah,
um,
we're planning on doing stuff. We just don't know what stuff. But we're
yes,
definitely participating. You
yes.
all know that there's a beautiful TV, so we can have their broadcast in the store, or you can, participate at home as well. All kinds of fun things. But we do actually still have a few random Kimberbell goodies we might be able to give out.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
so it'll be fun.
we're boring the dog. That was a
Yes, but
big
that's
yawn.
probably the last thing that I had to talk. I just wanted to say we haven't. We hear
That was a
you,
good thing to.
but we
Yep.
don't have a plan yet. But we'll come up with a plan. All right. So let's let Lisa and Jack get some sleep.
I'm sure he will come right into the bed. Yep.
And thanks for joining us today. And if you want more information, feel free. It's only 4:15, so I'll still be at the shop until 5. But you can also drop us an email or give us a call tomorrow. If you're coming in for Tucker's class tomorrow, we can chit chat. Before, after, during, whatever. Um,
Absolute.
so yeah, we have all weekend to talk about it, and we'll be here Saturday and Sunday. So
Yep.
you can always give us a call then too. So any chance there will be any upgrades to the Luminaire? I think that I can't with 100% certainty say no, but with a 90% certainty, my answer is there will not be any more upgrades to the Luminaire or the Solaris at this point. They don't usually do that
No,
once they have the new machine
three's
coming out.
usually the limit. And it doesn't even always get to three. So, that said, there might still be an update that would change some software pieces, but nothing that's going to have a hardware, most likely not.
Yeah, yeah, we
So,
don't think so at this point. Um, if you guys are watching this later and you have more questions, just leave a comment. I'll be peeking
yep.
in and we'll be happy to answer any of those, or you can give us a call at the shop or email us. So there's our
There it
information
is.
down at the bottom. Yep,
There it
that's
is.
stitching and our phone number. So if you need us for anything, get in touch with us right
Yep.
there. And I think that's it.
All right. Well,
So
thank you all for joining us today. We will answer whatever questions you guys have, and we look forward to your phone calls and your emails. And
yeah,
this weekend will be a blast, whether I have to go take a nap or not. I'm just kidding. But it'll be fantastic. And again, if you're joining late and you aren't registered, but you still want to come in and hear about the different things, you don't have to be technically part of the event to come in and get the sales. You just don't get to sit in on the class part. So, but you can still take part in everything else. So,
yeah, that's on the other. The goodies are on the other side, and the um, event will be
classroom
on the
separate.
other
So,
side.
yep.
So yeah, right. Well,
All
guys, it
right.
was
Thank
fun.
you.
You guys have a great. Oh, look at the camera is now following me. Okay.
Woo!
Bye, Lisa.
Jack is still yawning. Bye, guys.
Bye.